Capricorn, excuse me, Capricorn, hey, how are you? Happy New Year. And I'm just coming in here to have my coffee and to read your general reading for January 2022. Wow. Hope everything's going all right with you guys. Got a new year, a whole bunch of new things happening, maybe. And see what kind of story I can tell for you guys. All right, hold on for 1 second. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for popping in. Oops. And if you've been here before, I do appreciate the support. It means a lot. If you enjoyed the reading, you can give me a thumbs up, share, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. And we're going to do recent, past, present, and possible outcome. And I'll clarify with another deck. Okay? Hold on 1 second. All right, we got the Hangman, the Seven of Swords, and the Ten of Cups in the past position. Got the Four of Wands, Judgment, and the Knight of Wands in the present position. And there's Two of Pentacles, Two of Wands, Three of Wands, and the Three of Cups. All right, let's see what we can find out about that. Okay, let's see. All right, it looks like in your recent past, you were kind of like sitting and you were trying to look at something in a different way. And it's really like kind of right next to this Seven of Swords, which is, there's somebody being, maybe they're telling lies, they're being like kind of secretive, they're trying to get away with something. Now it's a general reading. I mean, it could be you, but I don't think it is. But I feel like you are dealing with this person and you're trying to look at the situation in a different way. And it might even be something where you have to give up something for this person. Because right there I have this Ten of Cups. And to me this seems like, all right, there's a lot of love, a lot of, feeling good in your situation. You feel like you're in a good place right now. Like that's, that is as much perfection in a relationship, in your home life, in your family life, in people that are around you right now. And I'm wondering if that person that you're trying to look at differently, if you're trying to see something differently, is the person that is like main in your Ten of Cups feeling. Like, is this your partner? Is this your best friend? Is this like a really close family member? Is this somebody that you don't want to see as what this is? Like, you're not trying to see it. Or maybe you are trying to see it, or you did see it, and you're trying not to. All right, it's almost like, okay, I need to take him into a different perspective, or her, it could be anybody, but you might need to look at them differently. So maybe you have to look at them differently to say, okay, well, this is what they did, or this is what they're doing, and I need to be able to call them out on it, or I'm just going to not see it. So when I clarify, maybe we'll be able to find out. It might just be a situation that you're aware of, that you're able to, maybe you're able to stop it from happening, or maybe you're able to make it better or go away. Maybe you're able to like correct the situation before whatever can go down goes down. Because this person means a lot to you. Maybe they're very important in your life, in your surrounding life, in your Ten of Cups life. So whatever your Ten of Cups is to you, I feel like this person's very strong. This person's very important in that. And you're trying not to see that. Now, in your present energy, I have... All right, so you have, you got the Four of Wands, the Judgment, and the Knight of Wands. That's interesting. The Judgment comes right out under that Seven of Swords. Where I feel like that's almost like you are taking an opportunity to make a judgment in how you're going to handle the situation, because it's literally like right there. So it feels that in the center, always feels like it's really important to me. Because before that, all right, you have like the celebration, maybe there's a wedding, an engagement, some kind of party, small, intimate, not like a huge giant thing, but, something that you're celebrating, something you're happy for or happy about. For some, it could be a home too, whether it's a matter of you're like buying a home and you're looking at homes, or you're fixing up your home. Could be that too. But a lot of times it's celebration, just something that you are happy about and you want to bring people around you and celebrate it. And then again with this judgment, so it feels like you are aware of something, that you've had an insight to something, and you're actually deciding what you're going to do with that information. So maybe you're, again, maybe you're choosing not to see it, changing your perspective. But when I clarify, hopefully we'll find out, because then right next to that I have this Knight of Wands. Now this could be somebody, that you're around a lot. They're very energetic, they're charismatic, they have, a lot of ideas, a lot of energy, they know what they need to do, how to do it. Or is this your energy at this point, trying to say, okay, I need to take on this feeling, or you're trying to take in this Knight of Wands energy, because what you may have to do in regards to this situation, you feel like you might need that. You might need that kind of courage, that kind of fire, that, where it's like, okay, I know I need to do this, and I'm going to make sure I do this. And even if it feels like you'd be maybe even a little impulsive about it, but you feel like this needs to be done, and that's the energy that you're going to need to do it. Now, towards your outcome, I have you looking at, possibilities of different plans, making different, making lists, making ideas, throwing ideas up in the air, deciding what you're going to do and how you're going to do it, and what'll work out the best. Because you went from the 2 of Wands to the 3 of Wands, and this is like, all right, you know that there's something else out there. You can find, and it feels like you could find the information. You could find out what you need to know. While you're doing all this planning and you're thinking about how you're going to handle things, there's something else out there for you to find out or to know. If this has to do with this 7 of Swords and this Judgment card. Because, again, right on top of each other. And then right after that, I have this 3 of Cups. So this is like you getting together with your closest people, the ones that, you're having a good time together, celebrating, enjoying each other's company. So let's see if I can get any clarifiers. Alright, so what can I do for the Hangman for Capricorn? Can I say Hangman for Capricorn? We got the Emperor and the Knight of Swords. That to me feels like you're going to take the opportunity to make the hard decision, to you're going to look at all the logic first. You're going to look at everything, see if it's something that can be explained, and you're going to use that information to make a hard decision that you need to, or to make just an important decision that you need to. So what about the 7 of Swords? Can you tell me about the 7 of Swords? Got the Hierophant and the 10 of Cups again. That kind of makes me feel like, I don't know, but is this like a relationship that you're in? Is this a marriage? Because the 10 of Cups came up again, and it's possible that your person, could possibly be doing something that you don't agree with. And maybe it's like, I don't know, are they messing up with the taxes, or are they doing something that you don't feel comfortable with, but they are your person. And, if you did take those vows, you You need to back them. But you still would have to come around to try to make it right without, like, kind of like you're not calling them out in front of anybody. But you might need to, like, take them aside and say, what are you doing? this isn't right. That's what that feels like. And now if it's not, I mean, if it's just a matter of, maybe it's not a marriage, maybe it's just a very tight relationship, but still it feels like somebody that you're tight with is maybe doing something that you don't agree with. And it just could be something. I keep thinking cheating on taxes. And I'm not saying that they are, I'm not calling you out, but I'm like, that's the way it feels, like something that it's not going to hurt anybody really, just a matter of, finagling some numbers, or that wouldn't actually be a horrible crime, just a matter of, you don't think they should be doing it. Because on top of that 10 of Cups, I have this 9 of Cups. So, all right, so you have, and then the 6 of Pentacles. All right, so that's, all right, again, that's feeling like whatever that relationship is, or whatever is surrounding you at that time, it's you feel really good about it. Like, your wishes have come true. You're feeling love. You're feeling support. You're feeling everything that you would like to feel in your life. In your home environment, around your family, your friends, whatever the situation is. And you also want to be able to share with people who need things. You want to be able to ask for things if you need it. And that's the relationship you have in this situation. You have that kind of relationship that you can give and you can receive and not have to feel such a way about it. You feel okay. So what about this 4 of Wands? Got the Hangman again and the 2 of Pentacles. All right, so maybe you're still waiting. When the present time comes, you're still kind of waiting on what you're going to do, on how you have to see something. And maybe you're saying, okay, well, I need to balance these things out. I need to juggle what's going on here between what's right and what's wrong, what's important and what's not. Like, do I really have to make an issue of this? Because maybe it's not really an issue. And that's how that feels, with like balancing it, to make sure that, your decision is not necessarily going to cause problems in your relationship. If you, were to like blow the whistle on the person, or, call them out on something. What else? Judgment. What about Judgment for Capricorn? Seven of Wands and the Queen of Cups. I feel like you actually, all right, so yeah, you're having an inner like an inner battle, like an inner chaos. Your brain's going crazy. It's going wonky because you want to come out and say, yeah, this isn't working. You shouldn't be doing this. But then you're feeling like this strong feeling of, love and tenderness and nurturing for this person, whoever they are. And you're just really trying to weigh out, what you would rather do, or what would be best for everybody. Like, you don't want to rock the boat for everything, but if you're just like one of those, and honestly, this is general, so it could be flip-flopped. If this is your situation where somebody else is feeling this about how to react to you, or how to handle the situation you're in. Let's see, Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands and the Ace of Cups. So you got the Knight of Cups, Knight of Wands, and the Ace of Cups. Now I'm wondering if this could be 2 people in your environment. You might be one of those people. But there's like a whole bunch of new emotions coming in, a whole bunch of new feelings. So it's possible this is like a whole different section of people, but it might be just something that you are feeling from this past energy about, your whole family and that situation that was going on. And then maybe things get better and maybe there's a resolution somewhere, and that's what you're getting, this, whole new cup of feelings in regards to that. Let's see, what about this Two of Wands? Got the High Priestess and the Ace of Pentacles. All right, looks like there you're going to have something new coming out as far as maybe information. Remember I said it was like you're waiting to see what you're going to find out, to see where you're going to go with it, and you're like planning something. I feel like you were planning something, maybe on how you were going to handle it, how you were going to deal with it. And the High Priestess, she's all about the hidden secrets and things that, aren't really obvious to everybody. Just for those that are basically looking, and you're looking. And so you're going to get new information, you're going to get new ideas coming out to you on how to handle things. And what is about this Three of Wands? Got the Five of Wands and the Four of Cups. So I feel like when you as you're going about this, all right, yeah, there's going to be chaos, there's going to be pushback, like, where you're trying to get things done and the information that you need, or find out how to handle it, and you're getting pushed back by somebody. You're going 2 steps forward, they're pushing you 3 steps back. And you're actually maybe even feeling a little bit bored about the situation. Like maybe you don't even want to get involved anymore. You're like, okay, you know what? All this went on. Maybe it's not something I need to deal with. Like maybe you're at this point going like, whatever, I'm done. I mean, it could be a different situation where you're like, okay, well, no, I tried to get things done, and, I wasn't getting the information I wanted, so I'm going to disregard it completely. Or where you feel just kind of like, I wanted more, I couldn't have it, now it's being offered to me, and I'm like, no, I'm over it now. What about this Three of Cups? Can you tell me Three of Cups for Capricorn? The Hermit and the Queen of Pentacles. I feel like even though you have this Hermit coming out on the Three of Cups, I feel like yes, they're your besties and, your friends, your family, people you're tight with and you're close with, but there might be a point where, okay, now I need to, you don't want to do solitude, but just maybe like, okay, I'm needing a rest now. Now this could be because of, with all the different holidays that came up and the New Year's and everything like that, you might just be like tired. Like you have like maybe social fatigue, where like you've just been around people too much for too long. And Cappy, this is like your energy popping up here, the Queen of Pentacles. So I'm wondering if that's just not you saying, okay, I need space now. And after all this is done and gone, after January goes through, I've been around people a lot. I've been, being social. I've been out. I've gone here and I've gone there. And all things are good, but I just need to like step away for a little bit, just give it like just a break, like a little mental break. Oh, okay. All right, Capricorn, I hope you enjoyed it. I hope it helps you out. If you enjoyed it, if you give me a thumbs up, subscribe, write me a comment. I'd love to hear from you. Just dang hat. And I will be seeing you in February. All right? Take care, guys.